Hello, everyone. My name is Brainer Eisaei, and welcome to the presentation for the Science Week. And this is mainly focused for grades 3 to 5. So without any further ado, let's get us started. Before I jump into the actual game that I have picked for this presentation, let's talk about the fun fact. Let me tell you guys about the Wordle. Now, Wordle is a new game created in the late 2021 by Josh Wordle that generates a new word that players have to guess in 6 tries or less. Now, as you can see, and you will see how this game is connected to the game that I'm going to introduce to you guys. In here, we're trying to guess the correct word in 6 tries, and every single time we put a word, the computer or the person gives us a hint by putting a yellow, filling one of the boxes yellow, indicating that the word is correct, but it's in the wrong spot, or green, indicating that the word is correct and in the right spot. So by having those hints, it allows us to keep those in mind and write different words to get the actual correct word for the problem. Now you will see how this is connected to the Mastermind game that I will introduce to you guys. So let's talk about Mastermind game. Now, this Mastermind game is to help you guys get really good with problem solving, know how to approach the problems, use scientific reasoning based on the words given in the problem or the hints that you get when you play games like Mastermind. So for this game, we're gonna go with the guess the 3-digit number. Again, there's different formats of this game, like the one that I showed you. You can generate a word, you can generate a 3-digit number, or multiple digit numbers. The number of people needed for this game is 2 people. One people is the one that's going to generate the code. The second person will guess the code that is made by the first player. So all you need is you can get the Mastermind board game. I actually have one right here, but you can get it from the store. It's actually, this one is more, there's more creativity in it because it has different colors that you can use, just like the Wordle that I showed you. But we're going to keep it simple to show you guys that you don't even need the game. You just need a piece of paper that I have gotten from one of the websites, which we can use for this game. So you need that piece of paper, a pencil or a pen. If you want to use different coloring, you can if you want, but it's not needed. So previous knowledge, just know your counting numbers and know the placement of the digits. Like for a 3-digit number, you must know that the number in the middle is the tens. Number from the right, the first number is the ones, and the third number is the hundreds. Stuff that you guys have been introduced to in the second or first grade. All right, so let's talk about the rules. Again, player 1 will compose a 3-digit number, which his opponent or her opponent will have to guess, which would be the player 2. Player 2 has to guess the 3-digit number in 10 tries or less based on the hints given by player 1. And I will demonstrate this to you guys with the help of a cousin of mine. So there is little circles. If you fill in those little circles, those indicate that you have the digit correct. But if you put an X on that filled in circle, that indicates that the digit is correct, but the placement is wrong. Again, placement, the place of the digit is going to be placed at. Again, be careful with the hints. Pay close attention to the hints given by player 1, the person who has created the code. If you are the player 2 that have to guess the code. If you are the player 2 and crack the code created by player 1, you are the winner. If not, if you fail to crack the code in 10 tries or less, player 1, the person who has created the code, is the winner in that case. Let me tell you guys a little watch out. Pay attention to the hints given by your opponent. Those hints will give you guys a little an idea of what numbers you've created, which numbers are in the correct spot, and if they're not, you can change their placement in your second or the third try. So pay close attention to those hints. Those are the reasoning to help you guys improve your guessing for the upcoming try to get the correct number and beat your opponent. All right, now let me demonstrate to you guys how this game is played. So I have a cousin of mine, Imelda Gregg, to help us with this demonstration. So she will do the player 1 task. She will create the code, and I will do the player 2 task to try to crack the code that she has created. So she's going to write a 3-digit number, and she's not going to tell me what the number is. You got it, Imelda?
Yeah.
Okay. Now my job is to guess the 3-digit number. I'm going to start with the simplest 3-digit number that I can think of. 1, 2, 3. all of those are different numbers, and they create a 3-digit number. I'm going to wait for the hints to see which one I got right and which one the placement is incorrect. So she told me that I got one of them correct by filling in one of the circles, and she put an X on top of it, meaning that even though that number is correct, the placement is not correct. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to revise this 2 of the numbers. I'm going to keep the 1 and change 2, 3. So I'm going to put 1, 4, 5 now. And I'll wait for the hints again. Keep in mind, I changed 2 of those digits because I know 2 of them are not correct. Okay, she filled in the one of the circles, meaning that the digit is correct and it's in the right spot. I know it cannot be 1, 2, or 3, and it cannot be 1 because I put 1 on the top. It was correct, but it was in the wrong spot. Now I put it in the same spot. She did not tell me that it's in the correct spot, or she didn't mark me for it being one of the digits. So I'll change the 1. I'll keep 2 or 3 because I knew one of them is correct, but it's in the wrong spot. I'm going to do 2. In this case, I have to bring 4 or 5 because I know one of them is correct. I'll do 2, 4, 6. And then I'll wait for the hints. Okay, so she told me that I got one of the digits correct, but it's in the wrong spot. Okay, so I brought the 4 down the same place that it was, and she told me that, what is it called? In the previous try, she told me that was one of the digits was in the right spot. So I know 5 is my digit in the right spot. So I'll have to change maybe placement of, actually not even 4. 2 might not be the correct one. Let's keep 6 and change 2 to 7. So 6, 7, 5. Okay, realize what happened. Now she's telling me that 2 of the digits are correct and they are in the right spot. If I go back to my second try, I had one of the digits right and in the right spot. So that tells me right away that 5 could be one of those digits that was correct and in the right spot, because same thing happened here when I used 5, at least for one of the guesses. Now I used 6 here and I used 2, and she told me that one of them is correct and in the wrong spot. So what I'm gonna do, I'll probably use 2 here. No. I cannot change the placement of 5. I'll keep 5 there. I'll use 2 here, and I will reuse 6 right there. And then I'll wait for the hints again. Okay, I got the same thing. 2 of the digits are correct, and they are in the right spot. Same as this one. All I changed from here to here is number 7 to number 2. So I'll probably keep 6 and 5 again, and I'll change 2 to a number that I haven't used. I'll do 1 now. Okay, realize what's happening. From 4, 5, 6, I've been getting the same digits correctly in the right spot, but 1 digit incorrectly. So I know my 6 and 5 placement are definitely the right numbers, and they are in the right spot. So I have to keep tweaking the middle number. So I have 6, 5. I've used 1, 2, 4, 7. So I can maybe use, I have 1, 2. I still have to use 3. I have to use, let me use 9. Let's see the hints. Okay, seems like that the middle number is the one incorrect. So I'm gonna keep going with the 6 and 5 on the each side of the 3-digit number, and I'll choose. Keep in mind, I'm running out of the tries, so I have to be really strategic here. 1, 2, 4, 7, 9. Maybe I use 3. 1, 2, 3. 6, 5. I have those correct. 1, 2, 3. I had one of them correct, but so that tells me that 3 should be the middle number now because I used 1, I used 2, and the only one that is left is 3. There you go. So what made me to use 3 there? Well, let's go back to my first try. I should have actually looked at my first try from the beginning. I did not use 1. I did not use 2 up to, I mean, I did use 2 here in the 5th try, but I knew that it's not correct because my 6 and 5 kept on being correct from the 4th try. So I had to go back to see what number I haven't used. I used 1, which in the second placement, which again told me the same thing as try number 5, that 6 and 5 are correct, 2 of the digits, but the middle number is incorrect. So the only one left was 3 because I knew from the first try, one of the digits is correct, but in the wrong spot. So all I did was move 3 to the middle now, and I got the 3-digit number. Again, I did not pay attention closely to the hints because it should have told me 3 maybe in the 7th try. I don't know why I picked 9 because I had 1 and 2. I should have just gone with 3 based on my first hint, based on the hint given in my first try. But that is how you actually play the game. So thank you guys for listening to me, and thank you, Imelda, for helping me to demonstrate this activity to you guys. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Please follow us on social media to find